relevant anymore. Again, I'm talking about the old theory of people that say you got to dress around your gun. And I'm also recording the video now for YouTube. So thank you to all the YouTube listeners who have just tuned in, all the YouTube viewers. If you like what you see, by the way, like and subscribe, like this video and subscribe to my channel. So you've probably heard it. People say, you got to dress around your gun. You know, carry a really super big gun and dress around it. In other words, they say, adjust your wardrobe to the size of your gun. I think that's old-fashioned, and I'm going to talk about why. I don't think that applies anymore. As a matter of fact, the title of this episode is Adjust Your Gun to Your Wardrobe, not the other way around. Here's the reason I say that. Today in 2023, we enjoy so many choices of small guns that are very concealable, that hold plenty of ammunition that we can use to get the self-defense job done, and we don't have to adjust our wardrobe anymore. Back in the day when there were fewer choices of firearms and there was not quite as much technology in firearms, some people that wanted to carry a firearm that had 15 or 17 or 18 rounds, they were stuck carrying something large, like a Glock 17 or a full-size SIG, a gun of that size. And a lot of people carried full-size 1911s. And even in the full-size 1911s, if they were in 45 ACP, they were limited to, what, 8 rounds, 9 rounds, very occasionally 10 rounds? Not the case today. So then they had to, back then it probably was a relevant statement, dress around your gun. Right now I'm just dressed in a regular untucked shirt like this. Sometimes I don't even dress like this. Sometimes I have just a relatively large t-shirt. And in business, sometimes I've got a button-down dress shirt and I leave it untucked. Sometimes I can't leave it untucked. Sometimes I have to tuck it in and wear a nice-looking dress belt, which is really a gun belt, if I'm going into a high-level business meeting. For example, I'm in sales, so sometimes I am in those kinds of corporate sales environment. I can't dress around my gun. How about you? Are you in some kind of a profession where you can't always dress around your gun, so you got to adjust your gun to your wardrobe? What I mean by that is it could be something as small as this little Car Arms P380, one of my favorite little pocket 380s. And I drop this thing into a DeSantis Superfly holster. And there's a lot of other good pocket holsters out there on the market. And I drop it into something like this and I put it in my pocket. And nobody knows what this is when it's in my pocket. They also sell a little flap that goes around the front of this. I don't have it with me at the time of this podcast, but it also breaks up the outline so it makes it a square outline when it's in your pocket. So sometimes I'm adjusting the gun, okay? And if I want to go a little bit, by the way, the holster doesn't do that when it's in your pocket, of course. Okay? As a matter of fact, that's what it's supposed to do. When it's in your pocket, it's supposed to slide off like that so that only the gun comes out when you draw it. That's the good thing about these pocket holsters, is they stay in the pocket if they are built correctly. So when I grab the gun and take it out, the holster drops down to the bottom of my pocket. It stays down there. Or I could even step up to a P365. This magazine is a 10-round magazine. I can switch it out and put a 12-round magazine in there. And some people can still pocket that. So, again, we adjust our gun now to our wardrobe. Can I always carry a Glock 19? No. Can I always carry my really nice Shadow Systems MR920 Elite? No. Fantastic gun, but sometimes I can't always carry a gun that large. So today, because of our technology and because of the fact that guns like this and many, many others like this SIG are extremely concealable with just a 10-round magazine, or guns like this, or even my Ruger LCP. I have a Ruger LCP2 that I can use a similar holster like this for that gun as well. That's the great thing, is we can adjust the guns to fit our wardrobe, not the other way around. What do you think? That's what I do now. I've been carrying since 2005, so 18 years now. I've been carrying 18 years, and that's what I do. I adjust it. I change the gun. I have several guns, and somebody once asked me, recently, they asked me, if somebody was only going to buy one gun only, what would you recommend? My answer was this SIG P365, okay? Or something like this gun, something similar. The reason being is because there's so many choices I have with this 365. I can use a flush-fitting 10-round magazine. I can use a 10-round magazine like this. If somebody buys a gun, they can put a 12-round magazine if they buy one of these pistols. They can put a 15-round magazine if they want it for home defense. It's plenty accurate for home defense. This gun I can shoot very, very well. I got no problem making decent hits at 15 to 20 yards with this gun, which I'm satisfied that's going to cover me most of the time for self-defense. So I'd recommend this. You can use this for home defense. You can also get the larger version, the P365 XL. You can get guns like that. The XL has a little bit longer barrel. And none of this, the barrel length doesn't matter if you put an optic on it, but if you don't, then you can get a longer barrel. And that comes standard out of the box with 12-round flush-fitting magazines. You could make that your first gun. But I think you'd be well served by something like this, and that's great. So what do you think about it? What do you think about this concept of changing the gun around what you have to wear? Change it based on what you have to wear. For those of you that are watching right now on YouTube, give me your thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks again for watching. Please like this video. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.